What's up, guys? Autosin here. Just filmed episode 3 of Infamous Media with Matt Whyde from Woe Is Me. Had a good ass chat, good ass time catching up. New shirt, got the infamous Isaiah shirt. It is a limited time drop. It is the first drop of my special shirts. Other than that, I got year-round merch that you could buy at any time, from the Autosin merch to the Infamous Media, Infamous Mafia brand. So check out the link in the description or the bio, wherever you're seeing this, and go crazy. There's an X amount of shirts for X amount of time. So see ya. Enjoy the show. I don't know. This will probably be the awkwardest one I've ever done.
Why?
There's a hole in my crotch that everybody's probably talking about.
No one cares.
I don't know. I've known you like fucking 15 years, dude. So it's like,
It's not. That should make it less awkward.
I don't fucking know. I don't know how to direct myself. Let's hear who you are.
My name is Matt Whyde from Woe Is Me. I'm here with Autosin and getting some fucking podcast going.
Nice, dude.
Yep.
Nice.
We got good old Jeremiah over there helping us out.
Jalen, you fucking dick.
Jalen. I'm not good with names, apparently.
So, for anybody who doesn't know who you are, which they should, you've been drumming for like, what, 15 years or something?
Probably around like 20.
20?
Probably like my dad had a drum set in the basement, so I started off on that and just kept going.
Yeah.
You know?
There was like a time period where you stopped though for a couple years, right?
Yeah, I just got frustrated, I guess, with myself and with being local bands and stuff like that. So I just took some breaks from it. But it was always nice to start over again from a fresh start and just kind of look at it from different perspectives, and the help from like Unis and a lot of people that had my back. And here I am now. You know?
You were doing just drum covers, what, just like because, or like?
Yeah, it was just for fun. I did it with someone before, and then that's how I met Unis. And so it was fun to hang out with Unis, and he's pretty affordable for if you're looking for an audio engineer. And so I just been going to him. Like, I try to go at least once a month, get some projects done just for fun, doing full covers and stuff like that back in the day. We just changed like the format and everything like that and had some success from that. So.
Do you, because I remember you sent me a screenshot when Woe Is Me reached out, and like, I don't think you ever anticipated something like that happening, right?
No, it was completely random. I did a cover of Delinquents 2 years before they got back together. They announced their Get Back Together.
Yeah.
And I shared their Get Back Together post. I was freaking out about it like initially because I was always a big fan back in the day.
Right.
They were probably one of the big like focal points of metalcore, especially that style of metalcore. So when I got that, I guess they found me because they were having issues. They found me, and I was just like beside myself. And Michael reached out to me, and I was like, what is happening?
This is a real.
Because I only had like, a small amount of followers. I wasn't nothing was going on in my end. I just got lucky with the cover I did a couple years ago, which was not even a planned cover. It was just like, we're just trying to find stuff to do.
Yeah.
And I guess I did good enough for them to reach out to me to do, what I called you. I called so many people. I was pacing back and forth. I just
remember, because, on my perspective of things, in high school, I wanted a band like every emo kid did.
Yeah, everyone did.
And I just posted on Facebook, and then Colin, who I never, ever knew beforehand, was like, I kind of play guitar and I think I know a drummer. And next thing you know, like, I went to his fucking Bob's house, dude, with the dog hair.
Oh, yeah.
I go to Bob's house, and you and fucking Brandon were walking down the street, and it was either you or Brandon already wearing my pants. Like the first time.
It was me. Yeah, it was me.
I let Brandon borrow a pair, and then you wound up with my pants.
Yeah, because back in the day, we wore the girl pants and the sweat because they were stretchy, comfortable.
Stretchy, cheaper.
You even cut my hair.
Yeah, I did cut your hair.
Yeah, you cut my hair.
So then, like, I was like, okay, so you're like a drummer, and then like you go to display your talent, and you were the only one in the room that actually knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, everybody else was just like, I want to be in a band.
You guys didn't even hear me scream for like 3 months.
I don't think we've ever heard you scream.
No, you did. You guys were like, you sat me down because it was becoming a problem.
You're like, hey, Seth, you got to do something if you want.
We've never actually heard you do any vocals ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you guys haven't made a song for me to fucking do anything. And screaming acapella is the most cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's cringy, but it's also good practice to do it by yourself, especially when you want to perform live.
So you guys were like, well, just make noise. Yeah. So I had Oblivion on in my headphones from Chelsea Grin, and I was just shrieking. And then you guys are like, this is okay. That's kind of a relief, dude.
Yeah, shout out to Alex Kohler, man. He's like a fucking beast. You know,
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
lucky
dude.
enough to be friends with him at this point, but
Wow.
man, everybody's grown up to that. Chelsea
Dude.
Grin, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I took a picture with him one time that
Yeah.
he'll never remember.
No, he's definitely, you know, he's a good dude now.
He's solid.
Yeah.
He's solid.
So
Fucking no. Back then the goals were Phil Bozeman from Whitechapel
Oh, yeah.
and fucking Alex from Chelsea Grin.
yeah, he was crazy.
Dude. And then yeah, like so we had our
Have you heard Alex's new project, Ammonia?
no, not yet.
I gotta send it to you after this. It's pretty badass. He's doing it with Pablo, which is the original drummer from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have any involvement with Lorna Shore, or was it the other way around?
Lorna Shore, the old vocalist, Darko,
Yeah.
the new Chelsea Grin. He's the I can't remember his name.
He's
for
the
some reason.
new vocalist for
Yeah.
Chelsea Grin.
And then Lorna Shore got, you know, Will Ramos.
Okay. But yeah, back then, dude, I met you and you were like really good. And then you were just kind of performing for your mom's friends in a
Yeah.
band, right? Like
I was in this local band called Bury Them Well, and I was like, I think 15 or 16.
Yeah,
A
and they
lot
were
of
like-
places wouldn't even let me in the bar. I just had to play and like leave right afterwards. So I was so young. But those were all like those dudes in their 40s, you know.
Yeah.
She met them at like a Home Depot
nice.
because she was buying furniture to like put up against the walls is how loud my drums were.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it started. You know, it was very local, very unorganized, you know, really crappy music that I was playing, but I was
Yeah.
like, I just wanted to go out and play.
Well, something I remember we talked about, which I hate even saying that we had a band because really we got together, made noise once a month, and forgot everything we did the time before.
No.
Because none of us had recording equipment or
Nope.
thought to reach out.
Yeah, we never reached out to any producers or any like
and then
engineers.
you told me like, you and I should probably learn music.
Yeah, like
and
theory.
like,
Yeah.
I still to this day haven't, and I wish I would have all the time. Justin from the New Age offered to teach me one time.
Yeah,
but
he's good.
He's so fucking busy.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then I think I saw you explain, I think it might have just been on the stories, but you explained like you were completely self-taught from YouTube. So like
yeah.
sometimes it still kicks you in the ass.
Yeah. A lot of like, cause I want to reach out to like a drum teacher and like go over the basics again so I can more comfortable.
Yeah.
But I was self-taught the whole time pretty much. But I just like sat down, I'd play for like 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And just cause I loved it. And I just like, if I wanted to learn something I didn't know how to do, I just like, you know, watch so many hours of videos.
Yeah.
And I just kind of did it from that. And then just like learning by ears, which is a lot easier to do when you're playing drums, you know. And I remember like playing to like an All That Remains song, and I was like, I would just play it how I thought it was, and I'd watch the video, and I'm like, oh, I fucking got it right.
All That Remains is sick, dude.
Like This Calling was the song I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Back in the day when they were golden. But yeah,
Damn, dude.
a lot of throwbacks of that.
I just think it's fucking like, and I was talking about this. It's so hard to get other people to understand how fucking sick it is that I am friends with the drummer of Woe Is Me. Cause like, this is a band that when we were in high school, like we were listening to
Oh yeah.
and like looked up to. And then, you know, even Issues after that.
Yeah.
Like that was still a big part of our daily playlist. And then all of a sudden, like people you look up to ask you to come be a part of them. Like I couldn't even fucking imagine, dude.
Oh, it was intense. It was
Dude.
intense. I was so nervous like when we got there, and but like it just clicked. And I was supposed to be a fill-in drummer for like
Yeah.
those 2 shows and like here and there at festivals or whatever, but we just clicked so well as a bunch of people, you know.
Yeah.
So it just made sense that I was full time, and you know they got me on there. You know, I'm writing music with one of my favorite bands growing up.
It's so crazy.
We got an album coming on the way. It's just like a lot of stuff happening. You know?
This will be the first full album since you've been a part of the band, right?
Yeah, so they haven't written anything since, like the only song that wasn't a part of in like their 10-year hiatus, like they came back with Ghost. I wasn't a part of Ghost.
Right.
But everything after that, and
Red,
probably
and
for the future,
the
is,
one
is
with
me.
David.
Mhm.
Dude, Red is such a good song. Too.
Red's great. Yeah, it did really well. We're trying to write some heavy stuff on the new album,
Yeah.
but we're doing a lot of crazy
Does
different
it
stuff.
seem like, obviously comparing Ghost to Red, it seems like everybody wants the heavier stuff.
Yeah, people liked Ghost. It was more like a radio song. They said it was a song for them, which they
Yeah.
wanted to write. They wanted to kind of play around, but Red just did, it speaks volumes how well that did.
Well, with the whole album too, you'll have chance to be versatile.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have, some country songs, some
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like some Lakewood type stuff, dude.
maybe a little bit softer, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have a lot of different. The album's just kind of all over the place, which is cool.
Damn.
and I love all the songs. It's just gonna be funny to see people react to the way that it changes. We'll have some like As I Lay Dying in there,
Yeah.
and then switch to like a country song or like, no singing and like all that kind of stuff, which is so out of the realm for What Was Me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
But
super excited for that.
yeah, it's gonna be really great. I hope it comes out sometime. We're still working on it. They're working on it right now, doing vocals. So yeah.
Also, is it Hans that's from Abandon All Ships, or is that someone else?
Oh, that's Andrew. Andrew, he played for Abandoned All Ships, and his brother drummed for them too.
Dude.
And he likes to come out and drum tech for us, but they're like really busy dudes.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of work to do in Canada.
Dude, Abandon All Ships is so sick.
Yeah, I never got into them, but it was cool hearing that he was from. I was like, you're from Abandoned All Ships? Like,
Yeah.
that's great. And they toured with What Was Me a couple of times.
I was trying to explain to somebody like Woe Is Me is what I would consider like back in the day they were like number 5 on the charts all the time. Like
yeah, they were massive.
yeah, and it's like the
For the
revival.
time.
It seems like everybody's trying to revive right now. Or
Oh yeah,
has
Attack
been.
Attack, I See Stars.
Yeah.
Some people doing it better than others. We're probably, we got some work to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is interesting seeing because metal's a lot bigger than it used to be. So
Yeah.
like a big show back then,
Which
like
is kind of annoying.
yeah,
Yeah.
it really is weird because we used to get bullied for it.
Dude, the same chicks that bullied me so bad.
They love the stuff.
They're like wearing the shirts.
Bad
and
Omens,
Yeah, dude.
Sleep Token. They're
I
all love
Prevail,
it.
all that. Yeah.
All that. It's like, dude, you guys wouldn't even like give us a chance
No.
back in the day, and now here we are.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? It's really funny to watch, but it's also good for the scene how big it's getting,
Yeah.
and I think it's just going to keep growing.
So is touring and balancing work life a challenge, or is it like pretty
Oh, it's
planned
hard.
out
It's
now?
really hard.
Yeah?
Because on tour, it's not like it's very touring is very rough. Like it's not an easy life, and
No.
hopefully we'll be touring full time next year. But it's a hard life. There's not a lot of sleeping. You don't get to like see the cities you're really in. You're just kind of going there, load in. Especially when you're headlining, you load in, you do your sound check, and you wait for like 8 hours to play.
If you could tour consistently and make equivalent to the bread route, would you drop the bread route completely to go do
Oh
that?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. We're hoping that next year we could be quitting jobs and doing this full time because we got a label now and stuff.
Quitting the bread game, dude?
Yeah, man. I just, every time I go to play these shows, I'm playing for all these people, and I just
Yeah.
get back to work, and I'm like,
What am I doing
Yeah,
here?
what am I doing? Like, it's such like a from a high, like especially when we played Incarceration, like a
Yeah.
4,000 people in the crowd. It's like this big high, and then you go back to work, and I'm just filling a shelf,
Yeah.
and it's just like,
Well, dude, fucking, I'll snip her fucking name out, but fuck, her said he was gonna try too, bro.
where's he doing?
I don't know how much I'll involve it. I walked away from him like 5 years ago just because I couldn't involve myself with it. And then 2 months ago, he was in jail for like 3 months.
Jesus
so he
Christ.
got out and they put him in the hole. And I guess while he was in the hole, he didn't have anything to do. And what he ended up doing was like, they say this happens when you're in the hole, but I don't know. You get almost like hallucinations of like fond memories.
Mm-hmm.
And he, I guess, would like think back to the times that we all did as teenagers and shit. And
Yeah.
like, he reached out to me and I was actually really pissed off. We've had a couple of conversations, but for the most part, I'm like kind of weary about it.
There's a lot of people that I was friends with too that I have to keep. I don't really fuck with anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
These are my favorite jeans, dude. So it's like,
well, don't wear them every day.
what am I supposed to do? Wear
Wear
other
other
jeans?
jeans, yeah.
No way. The David feature, how did that come about?
I met David in Capulet Fest in Connecticut, and I was watching some band play. I can't remember who it was, but I think it was one of my friends, Dreamwake. I watched Dreamwake play,
Yeah.
and he was standing right there, and I was like, "Are you David?" Because he's such a recognizable dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "You David?" He's like, "Yeah." I mean, I was like, "Dude, what's up, dude?" Like,
Yeah.
And I started talking to him for a while, and I was like, "Dude, Michael's here. Like, I'm sure he'd love to meet you." And I'm trying to figure out what Michael is, and that festival is like huge. It's like a whole raceway. So I'm taking David with me. I'm walking like probably a mile to find Michael, and Michael's not answering the phone. I'm like getting kind
So
of.
you're like waiting for David to be like, all right, bro, I'm going to head
Yeah.
out.
I was like, dude, David's not gonna want to do, but he's such a nice dude. He's
Yeah.
probably the nicest guy I've ever met. And he came with me and gave Michael some vocal lessons, and then we stayed in touch. And then we were reaching out to people to see if anybody wanted to do a feature.
Yeah.
And we got lucky with him. He was like, dude, I'd love to. Like, he didn't.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm all about that. And he just he's laid on some fire on that track.
I
Dude,
couldn't
he was-
imagine saying no to someone. Like, obviously, if it's someone of like equal stature or greater stature, then they might feel like they're too good for that, dude. But like, I feel like if Woe Is Me asked anyone, like
there's a lot of bands that there's
tension with.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's definitely people that hold grudges from when the band was like kids.
Yeah.
But it's just stupid to hold on to that stuff. But we do have a lot of help, and like David was we were very fortunate with David.
Yeah.
And it was perfect for the track, and like he killed it.
Dude, I thought it was fucking badass because I don't know, like I didn't really ever know much about David, and then like Asking Alexandria being one of my favorite bands, you don't really listen to them. But fucking Danny, dude, and he's had this vocal.
Yeah, David got him through that.
Yeah,
yep.
Danny's had a vocal issue since they started in like 2008. And fucking he gave a shout out to David for fucking kind of showing him proper ways to do this stuff, which I don't think anybody ever factors that in, that like you won't be able to do this shit for 10 plus years
if you don't do it correctly.
Right.
If you don't do it correcly, you have a time limit. And David's very good at like figuring out what the problem is and with working through it and getting good warm-ups and stuff and a good routine. He's definitely the man. If you're interested in like Extreme Vocal Institute, it's definitely the way to go if you want to go get anything with harsh vocals or anything like that. He can definitely walk you through all this stuff.
One thing I've always struggled with is trying to prioritize. Like, I feel like if I would have dedicated all the time that I've dedicated to cars and welding and fucking random bullshit to just vocals, like, I'd probably be doing really good, dude.
Yeah.
But I always prioritize other shit all the time.
It's just a massive grind, man. Like, I mean, I was grinding for so long, and it took a lot of hard work and fucking all that stuff to get to where I am now.
Dude, you got your like pilot license.
No, I didn't get that.
You didn't get it?
I had an issue with the therapist that I was going to. It's a long story.
You have to go to therapy to get a pilot license?
So I got diagnosed. I was on like the Zoloft and stuff they give you when you your kids, and that you're not allowed to fly if you have like depression, anxiety, ADHD, ADD. There's a big list of stuff. That's why
they practically like army filter you then.
Pretty much, yeah. The FAA is very strict. So I had to go to this therapist. I was trying to get my my stuff approved to send the FAA, and she, which was a family friend, she like fucked off. She
Colin's mom, huh?
No, no, I didn't go to Colin's mom. It was one of it was a family friend. I went to her because she said she could hook me up and she couldn't.
Yeah.
And she didn't tell me she couldn't, but months went by I didn't hear anything. 6 months went by, I didn't hear anything from her. And the FAA was like, "Hey man, like, your time's up," pretty much. And I found out that she was like having an affair in Pakistan with some random dude, and like she's like having some issues like with her licensing, and I'm like, she like totally like fucked her whole life up.
Damn.
Got a divorce, and it's like, dude, like.
So can you restart?
I can restart, but I have to do the whole process over again. And she was hooking me up with a good deal.
Yeah.
And it's a couple grand to get your certificates to send to the FAA. And it's just really frustrating because I guess parents don't think about that stuff when you're raising kids, like putting them on medicine and stuff like that. Because that stuff, if they ever want to do anything like that, like they got to jump through so many hurdles.
Damn, dude.
So I definitely advocate against just throwing your kid on medicine instead of disciplining them.
Yeah. That sucks, dude.
I know, it's very frustrating.
Like, dude, Matt's so cool. He fucking does a bread route. He fucking flies planes and shit. And then he fucking these drums.
Yep.
You're a cool guy, man.
Yeah, I have like 30 hours wrapped up in my license. I could get it easily if I'm just gonna wait and see how this band thing goes. And if it goes well, then I'm gonna restart it. But it definitely was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of stuff.
You're gonna fly the private jet, bro.
Yeah, it'd be badass. If we ever got to that point.
Do you guys use like the same tour bus driver every time, or do you guys hire like?
We found a guy that we think we're gonna keep for a while. He's been really helpful. He's really cool, like fun hang.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much all you really need with anybody.
Who's this Moose dude?
Moose is our merch guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Moose is our merch guy. He's cool.
I'm like, this dude is tagged all the time, but I don't think he's a member.
No, he's not a member, but he's our merch guy. He's been since I joined the band was his first time too. So
really?
Yeah.
So you guys started together, kind of.
Yeah, but he was friends with Kevin beforehand, and he's just a jackass. Moose is.
Yeah.
Yeah, total jackass.
Dude, so you got 7 guys.
Yeah.
What are they all doing? Name them and what they do.
So Kevin, he delivers rebar and lumber, stuff like that. Andrew's got like 15 businesses in Canada. He's always like home improvement, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which, he's killing it. Michael, he's an exterminator. Hans, he's between jobs right now. He was a dental assistant, but I think he wanted out of it, so he's going to he's looking for other stuff. I think with videography or something like that. From what I remember. Ben's a grocery store manager.
So crazy.
Which I get to talk to him a lot about work.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He just opened up a gym.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's killing it too.
So I meant instruments, but
oh,
you
instruments. Oh shit!
It's all
Why
good.
did you stop me?
No, because like, it's interesting.
You said, what do they do?
I get to compare both now, dude. That's
okay,
crazy.
all right. So Kevin plays guitar.
Yeah.
Andrew plays guitar. Michael enhances the vocalist. Michael's the harsh vocalist.
Yes. Is that the proper wording for it?
No.
What?
He just doesn't like that.
He doesn't
He's
like
the harsh vocalist.
Okay.
And
dirty vocals.
Yeah, that's better. Dirty vocalist, Michael. Yep, you like that?
Hell yeah.
That's for you, buddy. And Corey plays bass, Ben plays keyboard, and I'm the drummer.
Yeah, cool.
Dirty
And
vocal.
Michael's an exterminator too, dude.
Yeah, he kills rats and stuff.
Dude, that's so sick. I think it's crazy, like, thinking about, because, like, people don't get to, they don't actually hear about the real fucking life of these people.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like,
yeah,
could you fucking imagine, like, yo, there's some rats in my apartment. Are you the fucking woe is me dude right now in my apartment?
He's got
like,
the fucking woe is me W tattooed on his neck. Or the S.
when you get
the numbers. Kevin really wants me to, we want to do it behind our ears sometime, but.
Whose email did you get on your knee?
Oh, this is Jesse James Smith. He's a drummer for, it's fading a little bit. He's a drummer for Vampires Everywhere. And I met him in Texas, and we were friends on the internet before, but we met him the first time in Texas.
Yeah.
During So What Festival, and I was like, dude, you know what we should do? He's like, what? And I was like, we should get our emails tattooed on each other.
Dude.
So he didn't think I was gonna do it, and I got home the next day. I got my fucking tattoo, and he was like, bro, what?
Yeah.
So he got his. So we both have each other's emails on.
Dude, so I saw you do that. And I have this fucking tattoo leg that I have. And I was like, that's kind of fucking hilarious, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So I got real tight with Jimmy DeRosa, and I was explaining he's like the best hip hop engineer in all of Columbus. And me and him became like good friends. And like, I rarely actually go to him for music. Like, it's typically just friendships now. And fucking, I told him, like, I was like, keep fucking around, dude. I'm gonna get your fucking name tattooed to my knee, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I like this friendship. If you get my fucking shit tattooed to you, I'm gonna have to block you. And now, like, I'm even more tempted all the time. Like, I should
just test the friendship.
Dude, I should.
Because I got this idea from Mike Blanchard, who sold me my bread route. Because he has a tattoo of somebody that he never knew. He's got an email tattooed on his ass.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah, I'll have to find the picture. I'll throw it in there.
Wow, a picture of this dude's ass. I'd love it.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy. But that's how I got the idea of the email.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's so meaningless but funny. And
it's got some meaning to it.
I guess, but I'm saying like an email of all things.
Yeah, I get shit from it a lot, but I'm like, where's your email address tattoo? They don't have
So did he ever get yours?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yep. I'm trying to add to the collection, but not a lot of people are very willing to do it.
No, dude, you can throw mine. I got 7 emails you can have.
We have to get mine too.
Oh, I would. No problem.
All right, then there's that.
Jalen. Yes. You gonna get my email tattooed to you, bro? Probably not.
Jalen doesn't fuck with that.
Yeah, how many emails you got?
Yeah, big email. I got my business email.
Dude, how many emails you got?
I got like 4.
I think I have about 5. I make a new one probably every special occasion. Back when like COVID was a big thing and they were making us get like vaccines to go to concerts.
Yeah.
I had the PDF emailed to one of mine, and then I created a fake COVID shot business. And it was like Quest Diagnostics or something like that.
Oh,
and I emailed myself the blank PDF from that email. And yeah, so now shit like that just shows up. But yeah, I think I have a personal, and then the very first email, which was like djyonder@gmail.com.
That's disgusting.
Dude, that was like a 17-year-old email. That gets all the, when you go somewhere and they're like, can we get an email for like rewards points? I'm like, yeah, DJ Yonder.
My email, my old email, like my first email I ever had was mattdogsandcats@columbus.com. And I had to change that when I got my own email address. So
do you even like talk to anybody from when we were teens?
No,
like
no shot.
Probably just me then?
Yeah. I'm sure there's one person.
Probably for
Not
them.
from our friend group, no.
No.
I don't fuck with anybody from that. Everybody
Yeah.
kind of went downhill
They
or
all
pissed me off in some way, and I just don't fucking care enough to like.
they all made real bad choices.
Yeah,
And
it feels like no one's doing good from our.
yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
one of the discussions I was having about the Kroger bread stacking, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Shit, you work for Kroger's?
I'm
God, shut
I'm
the
like,
fuck
lady,
up.
I'm telling you, this guy is making like a lot of fucking money and doing a lot of shit compared to what
That makes me
you're doing.
upset.
Dude, you should go off on her because she's
Yeah,
a dumb bitch.
how could you like talk about me, but then you see me in a grocery store, don't even say anything?
Yeah, no. So
know
you
what I'm
saw him, said nothing,
Yeah.
and then was like, he's not touring. Well, if you go look at the band, bitch, they're not touring right now.
Yeah, we're
Also, August 17th, right?
Yep, King of Clubs.
King of Clubs.
Yep,
I'm going.
yep.
I saw a fucking video. It says August 16th.
Oh, Hans.
It might have been Hans, yeah.
Oh, Hans, what the hell, dude?
Dude, I think I got a screenshot.
Or is it 16th? Which one's the Saturday? Look it up. Maybe I'm saying the wrong-
Saturday is the 17th.
Okay, cool.
That I know that.
Yeah, so
and I
it's
bought
Sa-
the tickets.
Well-
But the fucking advertisement.
Yeah, we have a contest right now to see who can sell more tickets, me or Atlanta. And Moose or I have to get one of the states tattooed on each other.
How's that going? Who's
I'm
winning?
killing them.
You're killing them?
Killing it.
So
Columbus is selling like crazy.
Atlanta doesn't really care right now. Huh?
No.
Dude, I fucked up. I fucked up, but I'm excited. I was reached out to by a local short film director. Is he considered a director?
Ross?
Yeah. So
Ross?
I got reached out to be in a short film.
Ross?
No, Terrell Yuha? Is that Yuja?
Oh.
Yeah, I've never said his last name out loud. He's gonna be so pissed at me. But that sucks, dude. You never get you never say anyone's full name out loud, and then
Yeah, you said Michael Bond's last name wrong. You said Bone.
yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. Never
What?
heard that before.
whatever. You're Matt. Weird.
No, I'm Whyde.
Anyway, fucking,
Snippet.
I don't give a fuck. Fucking. So Terrell reached out to me, and he's like, "Will you be the main antagonist in my short film?" Dude, I've never acted a day in my life. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna let you know now, I'm gonna fuck that up. He was like,
I have a
dude,
funny story after you're done.
he was like, dude, you'll do fine, I promise. So then like every Thursday we're doing these Zoom calls and we have to like read the script and like I agreed to be an actor for this thing and I'm really
Yep.
worried about it because there's
Yeah,
two there's two possibilities.
Yep,
Dude.
yep.
One, I'm gonna have something really dope on my creative resume, right? Or I'm gonna be part of the cringiest thing I've ever been a part of in my life. And I'm really worried about it, dude, because I'm like, what if I fuck it up, dude? And once I agreed, I was like, this is officially something that's really responsible that I cannot just put off or bail on, you know? Like, this is a big deal. His last one was like on Amazon Prime and like it's a real thing. And this is like continuing some series he has, but I don't know, dude. I'm nervous. What's your story?
Well, I was in a music video in Atlanta. They flew me out there in this band called Stories Through Storms. And
I remember seeing snippets.
Michael featured on it. So I somehow they wanted me to be a part of it. So they flew me out to Atlanta and they gave me a script. I didn't read it because I was just supposed to be this guard. Like, okay, I'm a guard. Like, I don't do anything. And then they get to this point of the shoot where I'm like supposed to grab something and like do something with it. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I didn't know what my part was. So like they had to do the take like 5 times and tell me what to do. And like,
how new were you to Michael at that time?
I think we played like 2 shows together. Yeah, we played it was the first 2 shows, and then the week afterwards I flew down there for the music video.
So this was fresh.
So this was fresh. So like they haven't even decided to hire me yet.
Yeah, they could have been like, dude, you fucked this up real
Well,
bad.
I mean, and then I ended up doing it, and I was just like the whole time I was just like, what the hell am I doing here? It was like a whole 12-hour day.
I didn't sign up for this.
Well, I did, but I didn't read the script like I should have.
Yeah.
But then everybody's getting so frustrated, and then the whole thing was like intense because it always is when you do music videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I doing here? I was like, it was a lot of fun in the end. And it came out sick, but I remember I met some guys there, and they would like pick me up and throw me around as part of the thing. The video ended up being really cool, but I was just at that point I felt so underprepared.
What's the who's the video for? What's the band name?
Stories Through Storms.
Okay.
The song's called Rats.
I'll check it
And
out.
I'm just one of the guards. I don't have my faces in it or anything, but I was also playing drums during it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's right. I drummed in it.
Oh.
So
You're good at that.
Yeah, so they told me to learn the song that I didn't have time to learn because I was learning the set for What Was Me. So I went there, didn't know the song. I knew the song kinda. Didn't know the song. and then I didn't know my part, and they paid for my flight to get down there. I don't know, that was pretty stupid of me, but
Wow.
I was so worried about learning the set for What Was Me, I wasn't like focusing on anything. I was
Yeah.
only listening to that. And then I tried to like punch it in like on the flight there. I was like just listening to the song. And then I get there and they have this kit for me. It has like, it's just like, there's no drum pedals. There's,
Oh shit.
there's just one floor tom, a snare, and like one cymbal.
And you have to pretend play for the video.
So luckily it came out okay where the shots were like in a certain way. They couldn't tell anything, but I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
Fuck, dude.
It was crazy.
I watch everything you do through your stories, so like I get to piece bits and pieces of it. And I remember posts from that.
Yeah.
And to know like on the other side of all that shit was a disaster.
Well, it wasn't a disaster. It was cool, but it was the same time. But
In
for
your
me,
head though, it's
I'm
pretty
like,
fucking
yeah.
scary.
I'm like, dude, I'm with people I don't know. Like, like I only know Michael and he's busy. And I'm
People
like,
have already invested money to get me here.
and I'm not one to talk to new people. So I'm like just kind of hanging around. Pretty sure people thought I was weird.
Yeah, probably, dude.
Because I'm like the only kid. I don't know anybody here. Like I was just sitting on the couch, like whatever.
Dude.
But
it came out good.
came out good. Came out good.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
You have a cameo, and did they not have a drummer or like?
They didn't. I don't know if they have a drummer now or not, but they didn't at the time. They wanted to hire me, but Michael was like, "No, we're gonna keep him."
Dude, there was a few people that reached out around the time What Was Me did.
Yeah,
right?
there's well, I wasn't gonna be a part of the band, but a Virtue
Yeah.
was asking me to tour with them. I turned it down because of that stuff. But
Yeah.
and Ryan's cool. He's not gonna leave them anytime soon.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
He's fucking badass at drums.
Yeah, he's
too.
awesome. I'm lucky to be friends with him, and he's from Canada. So is Blaine. I don't know if you've seen his videos. Blaine Stillman.
I think I've seen a few shared. I don't think I follow
Yeah,
him.
he's had a lot of success on Instagram. But
You and that Logan dude, Honest just shared something like it. When the two drum sets are like lined up.
me and him, we did the current song.
Dude, that shit was sick.
I know, that was really cool.
I like seeing two fucking drummers going like at the same time.
Yeah, that was
But
fun.
Yeah, that shit looks badass. I think
Yeah.
Honest should try and do more.
We went
of
to Nick's Nick Ingram's studio to do that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
that. Dude, I went to Honest got me a Black Moon recording shirt, dude. It's the coolest fucking
I
shirt.
know, I have like 4 of them.
Dude, the quality is so
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
man. I'm trying to compete with that.
Yeah, he.
How did you even meet Honest?
We were at this unnamed engineer. I used to go to him for videos, and at first, Honest and I we weren't really sure of each other because
Yeah.
I was just a crazy fuck.
He said that, and I was
Yeah.
like, that sounds like Matt.
Yeah, because
like,
we were the same way.
your personality, it's actually rougher now than it was back then.
Really?
Like, because when we were teenagers, I was a fucking asshole to
yeah.
everyone.
Yep.
Dude, I was so full of myself,
Yep.
and like, no one ever like beat my ass for it. So like, I like was just a dick all the time, and I thought that was how you display your friendship to people. Like, I can tell this person to go fuck themselves.
And they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, because I love them, I can say that.
Some
But,
people
like,
some people aren't cool with that stuff. But
no. So then, like, you and I drift apart for like fucking a decade, and then like we get back around each other, and you fucking are like, dude, for this, I'm like, hey, dude, what are you doing Saturday? You're like, stuff, and I'm like, okay, I just wanted to do this, and you're like, go kill yourself or some shit.
That's not
I'm
what
like,
I said, okay, I'll do it.
I said I'll kill myself.
Oh.
You said good. And then
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
but like so then like I'm sitting here as a sensitive bitch now, and I'm like, why does he hate me? I don't understand. I'm like, I helped him move. I don't know what I did wrong, but
no, I was there.
I'm a baby now, dude.
I know, I can tell.
I'm sensitive, man.
Every time you call me, you're like, I just don't know if you're mad at me. I'm like,
Yeah.
Seth, you're what? How old are you?
I'm 27 now, I think.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Tough, dude. I'm old as fuck.
Yeah, man. People, but I get that a lot. People think I don't like them, but I'm cool with that.
When I went and met, it's so sad. I met Honest getting a china cabinet. Fucking.
That's hilarious.
When I met him for the first time, I actually asked him like, I think I asked him how you guys kind of met or whatever, and he skipped through it pretty fast. But he was like, we actually like did not click personality.
No, we did not click at all.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
he said like a couple years later, you ended up coming through and like.
I saw him. Like we had like that thing, and we didn't really. There wasn't there, whatever. But I saw him at a show that I went to. I was like, dude, and I had some issues with the unnamed person
Yeah.
as well. So we kind of like started talking about that and like, dude, like, you know, like past the past, let's just fucking move forward. And, you know, I consider him one of my closest friends
What
right
a
now.
fucking good decision. Dude.
Yeah, he's definitely the man.
Dude.
I go to him for anything. I love to help him out, you know, help him get, if he ever needs help, I'm always there for him.
He's a real genuine fucking dude too.
Yeah,
like,
he's a good person to have in your life.
It's crazy because like I kind of knew when, like, I found him through your videos, and I kind of knew, like, just from like seeing what he does, that I will never have anything to offer for his services, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I love his work. And then like I had a couple of questions like for recording like dirty vocals, you know?
Yeah.
And like he just responded like free of charge, like with advice and like
Yeah, he's
shit like
always
that.
down to help.
I was like, dude, this guy's awesome. And
Yeah.
then like next thing you know, I study a lot of like religions and stuff, and I I was messaging him at like fucking 10 o'clock at night about Christianity. And then he was talking about that he was Muslim for a large portion of his life.
Yep.
And we were talking about that, and then I don't know, we just were talking, and he was like, and then when I disappeared from social media for a while, he was like, "Where'd you go?" And I was like, "You care?"
Yeah,
like,
he's always on top of me too. Like
Yeah.
whenever I post something that maybe I shouldn't post, he's like, dude, take that down. I'm like, all right.
that's
And it's
awesome.
like, and whenever I'm like, he always like, he tries to like reach out, like if I'm not responding, or like we have a group chat together with him, and Logan,
yeah,
Old People Hate group.
yeah,
And if I'm not responding, he'll reach out to me. He's like, dude, you all right, man? Like he just checks up on me, and I try to do the same thing with him, but
yeah.
it's an actual friendship. It's not like
He's been
transactional.
he started racing the Porsche, dude.
I know.
It's fucking sick,
Excited for him.
dude. He was he messaged me about it and sent me some clips, and I was like, dude, that's fucking badass.
Yeah, he's definitely having a fun life.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
I envy him. While I was there getting that China cabinet, he was like, dude, help me hang my TV. I was like, okay, dude. The biggest fucking TV ever, and I'm so scared I'm gonna fucking drop it.
Yeah, he's like that. He's like that.
He a funny dude.
Yeah, he's a funny dude. He's a good guy to have around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Shout out engineers, man.
Yep.
So what's next for the Woe Is Me shit?
We got a label, and we're doing the album.
You guys signed now?
Yeah. Not it's like a shadow label. So they gave us some money to do the album. They're gonna help us with the promo and stuff like that. They have a lot of connections with Sumerian Records and stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's gonna probably light a fire under our asses. I hope so,
Sick,
because I would love to do this full time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and yeah, we're just kind of just been writing the album. We can't. It takes a little bit longer because we have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
But we're like halfway through it, probably around the ballpark, and we're just grinding. We're just
Do
writing.
you guys have like a goal, or is it just like fucking grind out and see what happens?
I pretty much this album's going to be the testament of what we're going to do in the future.
Kind of like the debut,
Yeah.
but it's 10 years past.
Yeah, it's like we're just going to see if we're going to do this, like
Yeah.
really do this.
Yeah.
So
What if you guys fuck around and end up at like #1 or something?
we'll just be doing it full time.
Did
man.
Red ever make it up there?
No,
No.
no.
Dude, I just remember seeing Red come out and like everyone was reacting to it. Like,
Yeah,
that was
we got a
fucking-
lot of feedback. I wish Hard to Live got more attention, but the time we released it and the way we released it wasn't
Yeah.
the best. But yeah, Red definitely. We had a lot of people, a lot of creators like, whoa, like this is Woe Is Me now.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Because they put out Ghost and it was like everyone was like kind of
It was cool for radio.
yeah. But
Yeah.
then we did Red and everyone was like, holy shit, they're
Dude.
back. That's what everybody was saying.
Some people never even heard Ghost.
Yeah,
It was something about Red, like with the algorithm or fucking
Yeah.
the way people were sharing it. It just
Yep.
came out.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude, that was sick.
I love. Yeah, I was so excited to be a part of that.
Do you know who I've been fucking following since you brought it up though?
Who?
When I helped you move, you were like, this fucking.
We don't want to say that.
Sorry, I
Yeah, we
won't,
don't want to say that.
I won't say that.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I meet these people at shows because they're always side stage and they'll like be like so fake. I didn't like that. So I was like, so that was kind of a wake up call for me. I was like, these people aren't.
My friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude.
They're not your friends. It's very transactional.
I was kind of wondering how that's been for you too. Like, since obviously the success, have people like fucking reached out to you that like never gave a fuck about you before?
Oh yeah, dude. everybody hated me in Columbus.
Yeah.
Everybody hated me in Columbus. That was a known thing.
You were an asshole.
Yeah, well, that's why I was.
That's why I'm infamous.
There's people that would talk shit about my drumming and whatever, and then I'll see them at shows. If I go to shows, I don't like going to shows, but if I do, they'll come up to me and talk to me like, "Oh, no hi" or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, fuck you. You know,
Dude.
You talk so much shit about me. I don't forget that stuff.
Dude, yeah, I'm glad that you fucking react that way, dude.
No, I don't. I'm not like a fake person. I'm very genuine. I wear my heart on my sleeve and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like, if you did me wrong and you never we never talked about it, you know, like we never like had like a discussion and okay, maybe this was whatever.
Yeah.
You didn't fix anything. You're not gonna come to me in public and act like we're best friends now that I'm doing something.
Definitely not after this fucking woe is me shit. If you couldn't fucking do it fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Like then obviously you never had it on your fucking mind.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly can't remember a time where you and I actually fell out. I think you and I were just out of the group. You and I were never the closest.
No.
I was always like best friends with Isaiah, and then like you and Colin were you and Colin.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I think that's why you and I never really got into a big beef.
Yeah.
I do know that obviously we thought each other were assholes, but like I think we're two of similar personalities that kind of clash against each other.
Yeah. When you're that young, man, like everything's super heightened.
Yeah.
Like all of your emotions are super heightened. You got, you're going through puberty, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
We were on our period the whole time.
Yeah, it makes you like, you say a lot of stuff you don't mean. You hurt a lot of people you don't want to.
Dude.
I guess you just have to just not care about what people think, but do like your best to like not say stupid shit.
Well, dude, fucking.
But just don't give a fuck.
I don't know if you're like a Ronnie Radke fan, dude, but like.
I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think he's hilarious.
He's been like, just owning his shit, dude.
Yep.
And like, I keep him on post notifications. He's
No,
the only person I have on post notifications.
I heard a story with What Was Me where they would like light fireworks in his tour bus.
Yeah.
And back when they were like touring together. I just hear a lot of funny stories like that about Ronnie. He's just a psycho.
Dude, it's weird because growing up, I remember we had his rap mixtape on repeat in Colin's car. Like all the time.
I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated it. I did not like it.
I liked it. It grew on me, but Colin was wearing it out, dude. But he was like, I remember thinking back then, like, okay, nobody likes Ronnie Radke, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I never really cared much for Falling in Reverse. Like there was the first few songs they did, and I was like, cool. I was a bigger Escape the Fate fan, but time has progressed, you know. And one day, like I don't have TikTok, so I don't know how I was seeing it, but I think it was Instagram. I saw some of his TikToks, and I was dying of laughter, dude. Like he was shredding and roasting, and I thought I was watching metal and rock's equivalent to Kanye.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, yeah, Kanye West of metalcore.
Yeah, dude.
He came up to one of my friends, I guess was like blowing up his, I don't know why he did it, but he was blowing up his feed. One of my friends. And he goes, aren't you that drummer that can't play to a click?
Damn.
I was like, bro. that's for him to notice someone like that and then say that, I'm like, dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I like what he's doing. I'm a fan of it.
He just doesn't care. That's why he's being so. I think that's one of the things that are keeping these new bands down. Or they care so much about other people's what they think and stuff like that, and that just goes to show that it doesn't really matter.
Dude, and then fucking Alex Terrible, dude.
Yeah,
what a badass.
I met him twice now.
You fucking met Alex twice, dude?
Yeah, I asked Ernest about it. We were walking on. We were going to watch someone play. I think it was the Amity Affliction. I was going to watch them play.
Yeah.
And he was standing there doing his little thing, and I just fist bumped him.
Dude.
And then the time before that Incarceration Festival, we were playing the same stage, and he was doing like a full workout. Dude. He brought all of his workout equipment and he was doing reps like right before we went on stage and ripped. And then he smashed the microphone on his head and bleeding. That's where that happened.
Dude, to explain to Jalen, okay?
He's crazy.
In the metal world, okay, there's a Russian dude named Alex Terrible, okay? He is the vocalist for a band called Slaughter to Prevail. And he fights and wrestles bears.
He's crazy. He's a scary.
Yeah, he fights and wrestles bears. He'll put raw chicken in his mouth while a tiger's mouth is on the other end, and they'll just fucking tug of war that shit.
He cut his eye open.
He fucking has this crazy scar, dude. Yeah. He has this crazy scar on his face, and he literally made a video. He was like, "Everybody always asking me about the scar on my face. I'm just a normal guy. I'm a normal guy. I wanted a scar on my face. I took a knife and made a scar in my face. That's not normal, bro. Like, you're a badass and you're crazy, dude.
But he is like a nice dude. He is a nice dude.
And that's what I was gonna get to is like, he fights, wrestles bears. He carved a hole in his face, and then fucking, he can scream vocally so well that he'll put the fucking mic down at like a festival, and you can still hear his fucking vocals. Like, and then he'll just take the mic and bash his fucking forehead in.
And he did that for the first time in incarceration. He was bleeding. And I remember like I wanted to get a picture with him because I was still a fan at the time. I'm a fan, but I'm like, you know, I don't like fanboy anymore.
Now.
Yeah, not like that. He's way bigger than I am.
Oh, absolutely.
But he was like sprinting between all of the green rooms, like talking to people, like running as fast as he can. Like, it reminded me of those kids in like middle school that would run to the lunchroom.
Yeah.
And he's just sprinting, like back and forth, doing whatever. And I'm like, how does this guy, like, how is he still going?
It's the adrenaline, dude.
I saw him walk back to the green room with the bloody towel, and I was like, and I was sitting there eating like chicken or whatever, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
you know?
he's trying to start MMA too, from what I can
he's
see.
gonna do good.
Yeah. Dude.
I also met Chris Motionless at the same time, because I had my plate of food and I was getting my plate of food up there, and Chris walks in and gets his plate, and I'm like, I couldn't say anything.
I have a vague recollection of that being like your favorite band at the time.
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I loved Motionless in White.
Yeah.
I love Creatures, but I pointed at him, and I was like, I wanted to say something, but I was pointing and I was looking at him, and then I was like, and I walked away.
Yeah.
And he was like,
so he looked at you and saw that?
He was like, from me to you.
Yeah.
I was just like this.
And he saw that and was like, okay, never mind then.
And I'm in the green room where I'm not supposed to be acting like that.
Dude.
But I couldn't think of the words because I looked up to him for like ever.
I'll never forget meeting Asking Alexandria and having Ben Bruce sign a vibrator that I found on the ground.
Oh my God.
Dude, I just DM'd, honestly, like, I don't think they'll ever see this, but like, I DM'd Danny, Ben, and Asking Alexandria the actual link to the Facebook video of Ben signing this vibrator through the fence.
You
dude.
have to tell David to tell him. Oh, maybe I'll tell David to have a
Yeah, dude, because when I fucking saw them, it was at Rock on the Range, peak fandom, and I kept telling myself, like, if I ever meet a celebrity, like, play it cool, like, don't fucking freak out.
It's hard.
Dude, I saw them walking and I sprinted, like, and I was like, oh my God, I'm your biggest fan ever. I fucking love you guys. And like, I didn't have anything for them to sign. So like, I'm looking around, and it sounds crazy that this was available, but there was a stand selling dildos and vibrators.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I found a purple vibrator on the ground, and watching Asking Alexandria, I knew they'd been in weird situations before, so I was like, this will be fine. So I fucking like signed this, and Ben's like, it's got crusty blood on it, and like fucking, dude, it was the weirdest time of my life, and I was saying so much weird shit. Danny actually, he just went behind the stage in the bus, but I got to talk to Sam, Cam, James, and Ben, but dude, meeting your like idols, like it is such a weird thing that humanity isn't prepared for.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah, it's very, very crazy.
Like, how did you feel? Like, when you laid eyes on Woe Is Me for the first time, like,
I felt small.
You get off a plane, or like, did you drive, or what?
First time I drove, and I just felt very small. I stayed with Corey, the bass player, for like, I stayed in his apartment, and we were like shooting the shit. You know, we were getting along pretty good, and I was like, man, I kind of want to do this, like, you know, and then it was awkward at first talking to Corey. So we broke the ice because we went to this marijuana shop. We got some like CBD gummies.
Yeah.
Got fucked up on his couch. I ate a bunch of chips, and he's a fitness coach. So he's like, dude, you just eat the whole bag? And I'm like,
it's going
no.
straight to your thighs, dude.
Yeah, dude. And that, so we ended up getting pretty close after that. And then he took me to practice, and Kevin was there. And Kevin was like, you know, he was like, just fucking with me. Like he's the same, we got the same personality pretty much. He's just fucking with me, saying stupid shit to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like still like learning who he is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. And then the band comes and we're practicing, and I'm like, oh, I feel so weird to be here.
Yeah.
You know? It just feels weird because like you're like, I feel so small, like, and unimportant. I'm like, I'm easy. And I was just trying out. I wasn't trying out. I was just filling in. And I'm like, they're gonna forget about me like tomorrow.
Yeah, dude.
You know, but luckily it went good, and I just yeah, it felt so small.
I feel that way now with local people. I couldn't imagine fucking, dude, oh my God.
Yeah,
Like, I
local-
would shit my pants, dude.
I'm so glad to be out of the local scene, man.
Yeah.
Like I know it's a grind, but man, there's so much, especially in Columbus. It's not like that really anywhere else.
Yeah.
I've noticed Columbus is very like
Well, they pretend they're like a mini Hollywood here, dude. It's fucking weird.
and they're very cutthroat here.
Yeah.
They're very cutthroat. That's how they were treating me back before I got into this position I'm in now.
Yeah.
Everybody was just, throwing everything they could at me to get me down, you know.
I think you're one of the first people, especially with drums, dude. You're one of the first people that I ever saw like take advantage of your instrument and fucking like really try to do something with it, because
I don't think I even tried really. I just did covers.
but that was doing something.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like I saw you doing that, and like I went as far as to see that when you would post a video, I don't think you do it as much anymore, but when you would post a video, you would go back and make a thumbnail just for it, and you would title it with the song.
Oh, it took too much effort. I stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you were doing that, right?
Yeah.
I took that and I was like, dude, Matt did this in a way that it was like so organized and like structured. Like
Yeah.
I basically took notes and I was like, let's see what Matt's doing and I'll apply it in a different way. Because when I came back to social media, I was like, I'm done struggling to sell 20 tickets. I'm done struggling to get along with weird local rappers. Like, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna do it because I like to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And if people gravitate on the internet, eventually you break out of a local limit box.
Well, that's what the New Age did, but unfortunately they didn't like pursue it, I guess.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of hype back then, and before they even played their first show.
They had so much. And
Yeah.
I think about them all the time. They're still doing decent for monthly listeners without doing
Yeah, they have a lot of good songs,
anything.
but it just I feel like they could have been like a big band
Oh, dude. Yeah.
if they really.
I still think at any point, if they really pushed, I think they would really do well.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking like, I could go, because I think I had talked to you about it when I helped you move. I think I'm just going to start doing fucking 30, 40-second videos of the best parts of songs.
That's what I did.
Yeah, because no one cares. The attention span is gone.
Well, it's crazy because like I have a video that has 2.3 million views. It's just a breakdown of like Mr. Highway from
Yeah.
ADTR. But if I did the full cover on it on fucking YouTube and I spent all that money, all that time I'd be in the studio doing 3 songs.
There'd be
Like
90
I knock
views
out like
on it.
9, and there's like like maybe 100, 200, and it just you have to get stuff that's because the attention span and everything. You just got to get short clips.
Everything is adapted, and you either have to adapt with it or just be pissed off
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, if you don't change what you're doing, then you're not going to do. You have to play around with different ideas. You have to do stuff you don't want to do.
Dude.
Because I wasn't. It took me a while to like consider doing short clips, but I just saw. I mean, that's all I'd see is short clips. I'm like, why am I not doing that?
Yeah. And then like you get so much more use of your time
Yeah.
when you're in the studio. Because I remember I was talking to you about that, and you're like, dude, you should,
Yeah.
because
And you're not learning a whole song. You're just learning a part.
So it's funny because the ongoing joke has always been cunt crusher with you for drumming.
Yeah.
But fucking you were like, can you even fucking do Tequila from Manila? Dude. And I was like, you know what, fucker? I fucking will, right? So I fucking prepared like 6 songs, like 30 seconds each. I go to Jimmy's studio and we go to record, dude. And I don't know if you have these problems where like sometimes it just isn't happening, dude.
Yeah.
So I went to go do Tequila. We recorded it and it was dog shit, dude. Like it was the worst shit
Oh, no.
I'd ever recorded in my life. And I've recorded a lot of bad shit, dude. And Jimmy kept gassing me up. He's like, no, dude, it's not bad. Like, it's good. So listen, I sit here and I bang out my videos,
Yep.
right? I do like 6 videos for 6 songs. I have a video for Tequila and I'm like, cool. I post it. It is up for probably an hour. And my son, my fucking 8-year-old, is sitting here who loves my music, loves so many local artists, like
Yep.
so much shit. This is bad. He fucking said that, dude. I was like, bro, what? He's like, yeah, this is really bad. Dude, I went off on him. I was crying. Like, I was fucking screaming at him. I'm like, who says that to So I fucking took it down, and my mom, to this day, dude, will be like, I need that tequila from Manila Harem. I'm like, dude, fuck that. I'm never doing that shit again. It's all your fault because you fucking texted me.
Do you know how many fucking vocal covers I have on my phone that I'm not gonna post?
Dude, well, that's the thing that always fucked me up, dude, is you can do both.
Yeah, I have like four covers I have on my phone right now. I did with Honest.
Yeah.
I'm not posting them.
Dude.
I'm not. I can't.
But why?
I hate it.
You hate
Like, he did good. Like, Honest did good.
obviously.
I hate it.
But I feel like for you, gauging it's got to be a little more like challenging, because for me, like, dude, I get 10 likes and I have to beg for those. Like, I have to post reminders like, go to the video and like, because they won't. If I don't put the word go like and they see it on the story, they'll just watch and then go to the next story.
Also, sharing your reels to your story when you first post them is bad for your reel.
You tell me that now?
Well, you never asked.
I feel like I've watched you do that.
Because it counts the views as your stories as views for the reel, and it's seeing that there's less engagement because they're on your story.
So when am I supposed to share the reel to
Like
my
a day,
story?
2 days later, after it's already starting to do well.
Do you hear this shit? Jalen would never.
I do it. Right after. Soon as
No, don't do that. Like, because it counts your story views as your real views, and it's seeing that there's no engagement on your. It like messes with the engagement.
You should make a class on this, dude.
No.
No? Too much work?
No, and I can't even figure out the algorithm. It changes every 5 minutes.
It does change like, I remember it didn't matter if you were posting 9:16.
Yep.
Like, it didn't matter.
It matters now.
It matters so much now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's annoying because moments like this,
Yep.
this is a wide view.
Yeah.
So every video that I would post of this interaction, it's going to be a wide view.
Well, you're gonna have to put like a picture in the background.
I can do that. Does that work?
I mean, it'd fill the space.
You think so?
Yeah.
Instead of just the black?
Yeah, it'd fill the space.
The coyote one that I did, dude, episode 1, dude, people were so excited to watch that, but Katza, because of his viral stature, dude, his video passed Coyote's in like hours.
Yeah.
And all he did for me was share it on his story for like 12 hours. Dude, Kid Katza, he's like
I've seen his videos. It's
yeah,
hilarious.
he's a wild ass dude, man.
Dude, he's crazy.
He's fucking crazy. I love that dude. I just texted him. I loved him like yesterday. I owe him a part 2 because at the time when I first episode 1 was just supposed to be audio for my album.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't plan. I just knew that like if we're recording audio, I might as well do video too.
Yeah.
And I had such fun doing it that I was like, let's do another one.
Yeah,
And-
I want to get back with Jesse and do video. He doesn't do video; he just does the audio.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I do. I was friends with Katza before he went viral, and I just knew he was a crazy dude, and I was like, come fucking talk with me, you know? So he comes and he talks with me, but he had the impression it was like an interview, which this time it's been more of an interview because I think people would kill to hear more about your life and shit that's happening. But fucking with Katza, I just wanted to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know? And like, so he came and he talked. And then like towards the end, he's like, you don't have any questions for me? Like, what the fuck? So I felt bad, dude. So I definitely owe him that again now that I figured out a way to make this consistent. I think what I'm going to do is like 10 episodes a season. So every 10 months.
Yep.
And then after that, maybe the last 10th episode, I'll do something crazy. I have a plan. I don't think I'll go into depth, but I DM'd you about it, like how cool it would be. When's the last time you saw Josh?
Oh, I'm gonna see him in a couple weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I messaged him now that it seems like his shop's like...
Him and I are like good buddies now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He hated me back then.
Because you were pussy about your arm.
No, I passed out and threw up, brother. Passed out and threw up.
Was that the first one? The fucking...
Yeah, it was my very first tattoo. I went in there. It was this Diar's Murder half sleeve.
Yeah.
And he goes in. He pulls my leg here. He's like, this is what it feels like. I'm like, okay, I can do this. He starts doing the line work. I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. I get lightheaded, and I fucking pass out. And he's like waking me up, and I'm like, I gotta throw up. So I throw up in the trash can. He's like, don't throw up in the trash can. There's people's blood in there. But I'm like, I'm so out of it, and I'm throwing up, and he's like, don't do that. I was like, okay, and I do it again. He's like, dude, he's like pissed.
And this is the first time he met you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he met me before to sign the paperwork because I had my mom sign him because I was underage.
Dude.
So I went and got a Reese Cup, came back, and I finished the session. But yeah, I definitely.
What percentage of your body has Josh done?
Not as much as I'd like.
Yeah, well, he had his hiatus.
Yeah, not as much. He's my tattoo artist now.
Yeah.
But we're going to rework some other things. Going to finish this leg that somebody else started because they ghosted me.
Yeah.
Some tattoo artists, man, they don't like when you have other stuff to do.
Yeah, they don't like when you have other shit to do. They don't like if you go long times not coming back.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them, which I understand, it's part of the game. They have a problem finishing other people's work.
Josh doesn't care.
Yeah.
But this person, like, I was having like issues, like actual issues. I was like, I need to cancel today. Like, there's some stuff going on.
Yeah.
I only did it twice, and he never talked to me again.
Damn, dude.
I was like, okay.
I've had tattoo artists cancel on me twice in a row.
Josh cancels on me all the time.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Josh
Shit
had
happens.
food poisoning one time.
Shit happens, you know?
Yeah.
Life is life.
I respect it. No, dude.
Yeah, you started that fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah. This is a 10-year-old tattoo. We're 2 hours in.
Yep. That's crazy because this is 10 years old too almost.
Yeah.
It still looks fucking great.
Yeah. We're 2 hours in, and I texted him about it. His price has gone up like $50. And I'm like, that's nothing. I knew.
He needs to charge more.
Dude, I thought he should be charging
like $300 an hour or something.
A long time ago. But
yeah.
I'm so glad he started tattooing again, dude. But
I'm glad he's got his life figured out. I don't know if you've seen him lately, but he's a totally different person.
Yeah, no, dude. I see his posts. I see him fucking just doing his thing, dude. And his new studio looks fucking sick. So
yeah, he's gonna have to move though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they changed. They're selling the place that he has. He's renting, so he's got to do that all over again.
He did all that in a place he's renting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yep.
Lucky bastards that are getting the place.
Yep.
Dude, where's he gonna go?
Same town, just a different.
Zanesville, right?
Yeah, just a different shop.
Okay. Is he gonna build his own studio, or is he gonna?
Yes, he's not gonna go back to working for a shop. Can't see that happening.
Dude, private studio sessions are the way to go for most people.
Oh yeah, this guy tattooed me in a studio, and there's always other people there. I like just being by myself and just having to deal with it. Especially when you're friends with your tattoo artist, makes it so much easier.
Yeah, dude. When Josh left Lancaster, I was like, okay, I don't want to go anywhere else. So I'm gonna go to Columbus, I guess. I think I went to like 2 different guys. And I fucking hated their work. Like, I hated the way they were doing shit. And then I found this dude, Logan, just in a shop somewhere. He was actually following me and was like, you're the dude with the kids. And I was like, you're the dude that does tattoos. And then he was the main guy. Like, he did the face stuff, the stuff on my head. Like, he's basically done everything that Josh didn't do. And his style is more like, I think they call it neo-traditional.
Yeah.
It's like a fusion of modern and traditional stuff, which I like. But the thing I liked about Josh was he connected all of his work. Like, his work flows together. So when you want a full sleeve, you get a full sleeve instead of like pieces.
There's one artist that I went to that wasn't Josh that I would love to go to again. He's just really expensive. His name's Corey Plorabella in Cincinnati. He did my back piece.
Oh shit.
And dude, I don't want to hate on Josh, but he's like 10 times better than Josh.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
He's
look, he did the skull right here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, not that Josh is bad. Josh is awesome.
No,
but
he's Josh took a 10-year break.
Yeah,
dude.
but he out of this world fucking tattoo artist.
Yeah. But that's probably why he's an arm and a leg, dude.
Yeah.
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 Damn, man.
I need to talk to him again. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but
I hit up Josh saying I was gonna come back soon, but it's like I said, when I get extra cash, dude, I'm just fucking like floor mats for the car, fucking just dumb shit. So
yep.
I wish this gig I got with Jalen, dude, it's cool. I wish tattoo artists would do it, but tattoo artists have a rotating door of faces and money. So like, I tried it one time. I was like, hey, dude, could we do like a balance where like I just send you cash and you just keep it? And you're like, we'll pull from your balance.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I do that with some guys. But then I realized Logan doesn't remember who the fuck I am until I'm like there. So
you probably do that with Josh.
While I'm texting him, he's like, yeah, dude, but has no, and then I get there, he's like, oh, you. I'm like, all right, bro. I think we're good on that. So how long you been zinning, bro?
I did the chewing tobacco,
Yeah.
the Grizzlies for like 10 years. And
This dude's a man, dude.
I know, but Kevin got me onto that, and it's like way better.
Yeah, no, because there's like
There's no tobacco,
right?
yeah. So I'm not getting tobacco. I'm just getting hit with straight fucking nicotine, brother.
Yeah. Jimmy,
Yeah. All the
fucking-
kids used to try it.
Jimmy messaged me last night. He's like, I think I'm just gonna quit music and do Zen. I was like, dude, Zen is what makes a good music artist at this
Everybody
point.
does Zen. Besides, I mean, Kevin is the only one that does it. The
Yeah.
other people that in the band, they don't like it, but that's because they're pussies.
It seems like everybody went from juuling to Zen.
I'm not stopping Zen. I don't care if it goes unpopular.
Yeah.
It's badass.
Not
I wish
stopping.
it would stop being popular because it's so hard to find.
Aaron Carlson posted like a stack of them next to
I know.
his video.
Yep.
And I was like,
Aaron's
I
crazy.
think you might have a Zen problem. He was
I
like,
love that
what's
guy.
that? I don't know what that is.
Aaron's awesome. He's
Dude,
so funny.
he's hilarious. All right, dude. Do you have anything to say? Promote?
Nope.
This will be out before the August 17th show.
All right, well then go to the August 17th show.
There you go. Cool. We're done. Stop rolling. Fuck this shit. Get out of my house.